Yo, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas if you celebrate Christmas and had an amazing holiday. This is going to be your yearly 2019 love and general reading spread. Now this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. I'm going to be, doing an in-depth look into the year ahead for you, and I found a new system that I will be using. So it's going to take a little bit of a while. So go and get some coffee or mint tea or hot chocolate, whatever you like. Sit back and relax and let's get right into it. Now we're going to be looking at your energies and what you will be leaving behind. Now, what you will be leaving behind in the year 2018. I feel like we have the Fool here, and we also have this card, Queen of Hearts. Beautiful illustration. It's actually from my deck, the oracle cards to express your divine feminine spirit, love your inner goddess, right? But let's start off with the Fool. I feel like some of you could be leaving behind a brand new opportunity. So there was an opportunity that may have occurred at the beginning of the year, that you may have thought was something good, something beneficial to step into. But I feel like throughout the year 2018, you realize that maybe this opportunity wasn't so good after all. Maybe I should just move away from this situation, this person, this job, this thing, this living area, this condition, this living condition that I'm living in. There was some sort of opportunity presented to you, I feel. Something for you to get your teeth into, something for you to start, that you felt, that you did not want to bring into this year with you. It could be something to do with an Aquarius person, all right? And pair this card up with the Queen of Hearts. I feel like it's got something to do with something that was attached to your heart. So I'm feeling more love situation. The Queen of Hearts is number 32. So there was a change in some sort of circumstances. So maybe you had a change of heart with regarding a situation with somebody, and this person, if it is a person, could have been very quirky, very unorthodox, someone that you would not really think of being with, someone that you were attracted to but they weren't your usual type. And you may have thought at the beginning of last year that this is something original, this is something new. You may have met this person in February or the beginning of last year, and you wanted to explore this person, this thing, but it's something that was very different. And you may have felt that your heart was attached to this person, but then towards the end of the year, I feel like you've closed the door on this, and it's almost like you had some sort of wake up call, like, what was I thinking, sort of thing. There was a change of heart. 3 and 2 is 5. 5 represents change. So I see that you'll be closing the door on this opportunity, this brand new beginning with somebody or something. Or if it was a job offer, I feel like this job offer was so different to what you have ever done before, and you were intrigued by it, but at the same time, towards the end of the year, your heart wasn't in it anymore. Okay, so that's what I see, that you'll be closing the door behind on this brand new opportunity that you had in 2018. Okay, so take what resonates, guys. Now we're going to be looking at what will you be carrying moving forward throughout 2019. We have two cards came out for me, and I thought, let me take both of them. We have the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what you will be taking with you moving forward. So I see that with the Knight of Swords, again, it could be this Aquarius person. So for some of you, you could be encountering, again, this Aquarian person. This person could, come back rushing in. I feel like for others of you, if it's not an Aquarius person, it's someone that is very different from your usual type. Someone that's quite eccentric and unorthodox and just excites you, someone that excited you. But I feel like they could make another appearance again. So if you have distance yourself from this person, I feel like this person may come rushing in again, okay, and they may want some sort of commitment with you. And it could also be due to the fact of you closing the chapter, you closing the door on them, you turning a blind eye, but them still wanting you back. For others of you, it could be, you know, a new job offer, because if you look at this card, the Three of Pentacles, there's two people building. They want to build on something. They're seeking help. They're seeking advice. So this could indicate to me also that you may decide to take a drastic change in your approach to work. You may do something that is eccentric, that is unorthodox. This is very Uranian, this card, and Uranus is in Aries at the moment, but Uranus will go back into Taurus, and Three of Pentacles could be a Taurus card. So I feel like some of you could do something to do with work that requires you to work for yourself. Because when Uranus goes into Taurus, because it's in Aries at the moment, when it goes into Taurus, it's all about, you know, working from home, working for yourself, being your own boss. So some of you may decide that, you know what, that job opportunity was amazing at the time, but when I thought about it, it wasn't for me. I'm going to work for myself. So there's going to be something that you will do that will be very, it's almost like I'm feeling erratic. And when I say erratic, I mean in the sense of it's going to be some sort of fast, quick change. So you may quickly decide, I want to work for myself. People may be shocked as well, like, whoa, where did this come from? But you have this job. Why are you doing this? Why are you making such a drastic change? But you want something that you feel can be long lasting, something that you can build on. And something, you know, whatever you may do, I feel like it may shock people. And I feel like it's going to shock people more in a sense of you're going to take the leap and do it anyway, but for yourself. Not like the Fool in the first card where going, you know, the person's going into the unknown. But I feel like that was an opportunity given to you and you didn't want it after a while. This, however, I feel two things. You may decide to work for yourself. Uranus, Knight of Swords, that's to me the Aquarius card, and Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Three of Pentacles is Taurus, or it could be Capricorn or Virgo, but to me Taurus, with these two cards paired up, Uranus will be going back into Taurus, so you may make this sudden change when Uranus goes back into Taurus, for working for yourself. All right, others of you, if it's this Aquarius person, they may come rushing back in, and you may decide to have some sort of commitment with this person. Okay, that's what you will be moving forward with in the year 2019. Okay, so now let's look at what aspirations for the year ahead would you want to achieve. And three cards came out. We have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so when I saw these cards, I was pretty shocked, because this is what aspirations would you like to carry moving forward throughout the year. Let's start off with the Five of Wands. So I feel like there may be some sort of quarreling with people, and obviously when it's coming out in this position, it's like, why would someone want to go through the year quarreling? But this is what came out. So you may be quite defensive about someone or something. It could be a fire sign, an Aries, all right, or a Sagittarius or Leo. It's going to be some sort of defensiveness and some sort of fear. So you're going to be quite defensive about someone or something. There's some sort of fear around this person. Okay, I always pay attention to the Scorpion in this card, in the Moon card. I know it's a Piscean card, but I always pay attention to it. And to me, that represents you, because you guys are Scorpions. But there's going to be some sort of fear over something, over someone, and there may be a little bit of quarrels. It may have something to do with this air sign person, this Libra, but I'm feeling more an Aquarius and Aquarius mainly. But the Knight of Swords can be anyone. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but more Aquarius for me. But there's going to be some sort of defensiveness. So you may have some sort of defensive energy about this person, feeling quite fearful about this person, feeling quite fearful about something. Feeling like there's some sort of secrets kept hidden from you, not wanting to explore. Okay, that's what I see moving forward. And if that is the case, then you may need to try and explore why you're so fearful about this person. And if it is the person, it could be something to do with the fact that in the past, they may not have lived up to your expectations, and you have some sort of fear moving forward with them. But I do see, if it is this Aquarius person or air sign person, there'll be some sort of commitment here, but there's still going to be some sort of fear attached. If it is a job that you may decide to work on, i.e. having your own business, you may feel to yourself like, I'm so scared, you know, I really want to do this thing, but what if it doesn't pan out? What if it doesn't work out? 9 of Wands, there's some fear there. Arguments, you know, maybe to and fro in your own mind, what if, having some sort of fear, not taking the leap, not feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I see that cropping up for some of you moving forward. If that is the case, guys, then, you know, just always remember to believe in yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day. I know it's so cliche. And, you know, everyone has that fear, that initial fear when they're starting something new. But you still have to, you know, feel the fear and do it anyway. I don't know if you guys read that book. If you haven't, please go out and buy it. But there's going to be some sort of fear, I feel, around a relationship or a new project that you want to birth. Now, let's see what will empower you during the year. This will empower you during the year. Fantastic. We have the 10 of Cups. So you will have it all, Pisces. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, right? So a Pisces is going to be very important to you, because I'm looking at the Moon card as well as an Aquarius person throughout this year. So I'm looking at the 10 of Cups. This will empower you, and it is a beautiful card. So family life, home, structure, happiness, joy, prosperity, positivity, laughter, abundance. Okay, that is going to be the thing that will empower you throughout the year. So if you do have fear with, you know, this new project, this new relationship, you would know for yourself that, okay, there is an initial fear there, but I have this structure. Some of you could be close to your parents. Some of you could be close to your siblings. Some of you could have children already. Some of you could have children with a partner. Okay, and there's an initial fear there. Maybe in 2018 you broke up with that partner, but you get back together, and you're fearing that the same thing will happen again. But you have to remember that the foundation of what you and this person are, you know, building on is love, you know. And there's initial fear, I feel, for some of you, that what if it doesn't work out? What if the same thing happens again? You know, but I see that if you remember why you got with this person, if you remember why you are trying to birth this creation, trying to start this project, trying to start this new job, and I feel for some of you it's self-employment, especially when Uranus goes back into Taurus. Remember why you're doing it. I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for the people that I love, and also for myself. Just remember that, because I do see that, you know, this is your aspirations. Sorry, this is what will empower you for the year ahead. Remembering about your family, remembering about, you know, loving and being loved, having that base, you know, having that structure. I know it's not a pentacle card, but just having that foundation of love coming from family. Okay, remember that, and remember that you are loved also. Now let's look at what energy can you harness. Now the energy that you can harness is the Sun. This is a Leo card, and I believe I done Cancer's yearly video and Leo came up again. All right, so the energies that you will harness, that you can harness, is the Sun. And I know Leo and Scorpio, they're in the same group and they square each other. So sometimes Scorpios can clash with Leos, vice versa, but they learn from each other, right? So you can harness the energies of the Sun throughout this year, having the embodiment of a Leo, right? The Sun is a Leo card, so having the embodiment of a Leo, trying to look at things through the eyes of a Leo, because Leos are charismatic, Leos are assertive, they're independent, courageous, magnetic, right? Scorpios are those things also, but Leos are the light. So maybe looking at things in a lighter way, as opposed to fearing. Remember the Moon, fearing the unknown, what's going to happen, thinking the worst, okay? Thinking that someone's going to creep up behind you and bite you, feeling that it's going to be taken away from you. Maybe having a more positive outlook on life. That's what I feel looking at the Sun card. Trying to have a more positive outlook on life. Trying to surround yourself with people that are positive. Doing things that you enjoy. Doing things that make you happy. You know, obviously we are human beings. We get this fear sometimes. But if that creeps up, write down, what am I fearing? Why, you know, will this actually happen? Or is it just my subconscious that's playing tricks on me? You know, just trying to shift the way you're thinking into a more positive outlook. Okay, so that's what I see that you guys can harness throughout the year. That'll be very beneficial. If you're thinking, oh, it's not going to work, why not try and think, why wouldn't it not work? You know, just little simple things like that. Believing in yourself more. Okay, now let's look at the focus point and what you can expect in each area of your life. And I chose to look at love, relationships with friendships and family, health, wealth, spirit, and home. So I had to choose 4 cards here and look at each area and see what it will bring for each card, right? So the first card is the Death card. This is your card, Scorpio, all right? And I feel like, because it's next to the Sun card, I feel like once you harness this, going back to this card again, once you harness this sort of outlook, this positive outlook, being vibrant, being, you know, assertive, being, you know, putting yourself out there, okay, charismatic, you know, feeling abundance, so abundance will come to you, all right? Maybe using the law of attraction more this year for some of you. And it's next to the Death card. I feel like once you harness that energy, you'll have some sort of rebirth, okay? Because the Death card is all about rebirth, change, all right? Shedding the skin of the old and embracing the new. So I feel like in terms of your love life, you will have a turnaround. There'll be some sort of change within your love life. Your friendships, you'll strip away how you used to be within a friendship and maybe go into friendships in a more mature way. Maybe changing friends as well for some of you. Letting go of old friends and embracing new ones in your love life, letting go of old patterns and embracing new ones, not having that initial fear, changing, morphing into something bigger than yourself, morphing into something new. In regards to, and yeah, for some of you as well, I feel like some relationships may end. You may have outgrown some relationships, okay? And in regards to your health, I feel like some of you may decide to have a drastic, you know, change of health. I want to have a makeover for some of you. I want to eat more healthily. I don't want to be how I used to be in 2018 and before that. I want to really take care of myself, really paying attention to your health, okay? Your wealth, again, there's going to be a massive turnaround with your wealth. Some of you may, you know, find that you lose at first, but then you may gain by having a better perspective and outlook on things, okay? Your spirit, I feel like some of you may feel quite down in spirit at times because of fearing the worst, fearing what could happen, and, you know, what if this doesn't work out? Sometimes your spirits may be low, but if you have that outlook of the Sun, you know, trying to put a positive spin on things, then it may change that feeling for you. And your home life, some of you may move. Death card is all about change, so some of you may even change your home, okay? Now let's look at this one, the Ace of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. Ace of Cups is a Cancer card to me, so a Cancer could be of importance to you throughout this year, all right? So I feel like in terms of love, yourself and your person, your Pacific person, it could be a water sign like yourself. I'm feeling a Cancer here, or it could be an Aquarius person as well. But we've got Cancer twice, so it could be a Scorpion or a Leo. But I feel like this union that you have with this person will be a spiritual union. I feel like both of your cups are filled already, and you come together to give each other your cup. I know it's not the Two of Cups, but this cup is overflowing. So you're filled inside emotionally, that when you are in union with this person, your cups just overflow, or the cup just overflows because you're full already. Take what resonates, guys, but that's what I'm feeling with this card. So basically you'll be very abundantly you know, fulfilled in love and emotions. You'll feel like this is my soulmate, this is my dream come true. Okay, but this person that you are with or who you are going to meet will be filled already. You're not going to meet someone that's cup is half filled and they're coming to you for you to fill up their cup. Their cup is filled as well. And once you know, and I feel like it will come after this change that you will go through, you know. And obviously I see that there's going to be some, you know, deep healing that you're going to be going through this year, Scorpio. A dramatic change, all right, a rebirth of how you used to be before. um but I see that in terms of love, it's going to be extremely romantic. Okay, I know it's cliche, but that's what I feel. I love this card. It's so beautiful. It will be a beautiful union, and friendships as well. You'll feel as though you can express yourself to your friends. You'll feel as though you and your friends are on the same, you know, emotional wavelength. You'll feel as though your friends are your family, I feel. In terms of your health, you may be feeling very, you know, wealthy in terms of health. Like your health is doing well, but for others of you, you may feel like I need to sort some things out in terms of my wealth. Something's not quite right. I need to go to the doctor. I need to fix it. So that's what I feel when I look at this. um yeah, that's what I feel when I look at this. And if that is the case, guys, I'm not a health professional, but you know, it's common sense. If anything is wrong, then go to the doctor immediately. Try not to go on Google all the time, because if you go on Google all the time, if you feel that something's wrong with you, it just makes it worse sometimes, because you're diagnosing yourself and it's like, why did I go on Google? You start thinking. So if you feel like anything's not right or you feel like you need help, then go to the doctor and seek attention immediately. In terms of your spirit, I feel like you'll be very spiritual this year, going into, some of you may go into spirituality. Some of you may find that you have a wealth of knowledge that you want to express to other people, because you would have gone through this awakening, you would have gone through this transformation, seeing things on a more spiritual level and wanting to express that to others, wanting to express how you had this transformation, what it's done for you, and how you may even try and help others with this sort of transformation that you've gone through. Okay. And in terms of home life, your home life will be very abundant, very nurturing, full of love. Okay, you'll feel very comfortable within your home life. You'll feel at peace within your home life. Wherever you are settled, you will feel at peace. Some of you may decide to move to a more, you know, family orientated environment, but I feel like wherever it is, even if you decide to stay in your home, you will make it comfortable, so that you will feel that you can thrive within your environment. Now let's move on to this card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you may find, this is like the third sign I'm saying, some of you may find that you are pregnant this year or decide to have a baby this year, because the Queen of Pentacles next to the Ace of Cups is about new beginnings and creativity. All right. And going back to the Ace of Cups, I feel like in terms of your health, because not health, wealth, I didn't go over wealth, excuse me. Your wealth will be you'll be feeling very abundant in terms of your wealth. So I feel like whatever it was that was bugging you out, stressing you out in the first half of the year, you will gain some sort of wealth from this thing. And it's got something to do with creativity. So you may decide that you want to do something online, something on YouTube. You want to launch a creative project, and it will make you feel as though, you know, what was I so scared of after all? Having this different outlook, the Sun, okay? Feeling the fear and doing it anyway, Death card, right? You will find that your, you know, abundance will come to you because A, you're doing something that you enjoy, and B, you're believing in yourself, okay? So you'll be feeling very positive emotionally inside, which will then transfer and then will bring you the abundance that you want, you know? And it may be a lot of abundance. Maybe this is going to be in the second half of the year though, but I feel like to get there, you have to have a change of outlook, and you have to go through some sort of rebirth as well. Do some inner work, all right, to gain this Ace of Cups. For others of you, you will be expressing yourself anyway, and I feel like you will be expressing yourself, and some of you may find that you are pregnant or decide, let's have a baby. I do see a baby here for you, Scorpio. Could be an earth sign baby, because Queen of Pentacles to me is a Taurus. So you could be having, you could find out you're pregnant in the month of April, or some of you could be having a baby in the month of April. I also feel like that you, again, in terms of your love life, will be very stable. This to me is the highlight of the year for you, although we haven't gone to the focus of the year. But this to me is what will empower you during the year. What will empower you is family. Some of you could find out that you're going to become a parent, so it will empower you. All right. Having something to call your own, feeling stable within your environment, stable with your family structure. Your friendships could be very stable as well. Mature, a more mature, you could have more mature friendships. Okay. Something that, friendships where you feel like you can grow from them. Okay. Because I feel like you'll be outgrowing some friendships anyway, death card, and going into more mature friendships and stabilizing your home structure as well. In terms of your health, I feel like you're trying to stabilize your health, and for those of you that are pregnant, even more so, because you want to make sure you're keeping yourself healthy, etc. And for others of you, I feel like you just want a more stabilizing health regime, something that is not too drastic, or something that that you can sustain. Like if you're trying to eat healthily or go to the gym, you want it, you want the regime to be something that could be long lasting, something that you can live with. Because I don't believe in diets, you know what I mean? Because diets, they don't work. It might work for some people, but I feel like eating small portions, walking more, drinking water, that helps lose weight, or being healthy, eating more fruit and veg. We all know that, but sometimes, like I mentioned in my other videos, I like chocolate biscuits and I like chocolate. So, yeah, so just finding a health regime that works for you, that will be long lasting, without feeling that you're missing out on something. In terms of your spirit, you'll be very grounded spiritually. Not going away with the theories, maybe spending more time in nature to center yourself. So you may be doing a lot of walks this year. I mean, we walk all the time, but you may really be wanting to get in touch with Mother Nature and feeling at one with Mother Nature as well. And home life, stable home life, guys, stable home life. Need I say any more? Stable home life, feeling as though, you finally found you finally have the structure that you craved for, and acquiring wealth as well, because Queen of Pentacles is all about her money. So you will still be all about your money, but you'll be doing it for family, doing it for yourself and doing it for family. Let's look at this card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles to me indicates two things. Nine of Pentacles to some people indicates that someone is single, someone is living life as a single person. Some of you, like I mentioned before, could end a relationship, end a friendship, and just go out on your own. Others of you, I feel like, in regards to your relationships, you could be living a very lavish lifestyle. So you could be spoiling your partner could be spoiling you. And it makes sense because Jupiter is in Scorpio's second house. The second house rules money. And I've done a Jupiter video, so if you guys haven't watched that, please go and check it out. It's got a lot of information there, very beneficial for the year ahead for your sign. And it speaks about Scorpio basically making a lot of money this year. But I read also somewhere that whatever you done last year will then transfer onto this year. So if you were birthing something new last year that was making you a lot of money, then the theme will continue. But this year is all about, Scorpios gaining wealth and spoiling others. So you could be spoiling your partner, okay, making sure that they're comfortable, making sure that they're cared for, loved, buying them lavish gifts, treating them like the queen or the king that they are, right? So I do see a lot of that going on, making sure your surroundings are beautified as well, all right? Dressing up, looking up, showing up, looking great, right? Both you and your partner, okay? I also feel like, because I'm hearing that paparazzi Lady Gaga song in my ear right now, so you and your partner could be some sort of power couple or something that a lot of people take a notice of you both when you're out and about, or whatever the case may be, when you're putting pictures up on social media. I see that theme continuing, right? Also, for others of you, you may decide that you just want to be single and you just want to look good and you just want to enjoy your life, okay? Your friendships, your circle of friends, it may go up a notch. You may decide that you want to only hang around people that are in, some sort of You may hang around with people that are in the public eye. Some of you may, you know, have friends that are in the public eye, or some of you may only want to rub shoulders with people of prestige to your ideal, like what you find is very prestigious, right? But I do see you going out, enjoying life, enjoying yourself, treating yourself, buying nice clothes, etc., and gaining a lot of attention with friends, or mainly by yourself. And if you have partners, spoiling your partners. In terms of your health, I do see that you'll be taking great care of yourself, making sure you look good. So maybe again, going to the gym, doing things that you enjoy to make yourself feel better and look better when you wear your clothes. Okay, you could have an aim like, I want to be this size by, you know, September. So you could be working towards that, and acting as if as well, acting as if you are that size, still wearing the clothes that you want to wear, even if you are not the size that you want to be, but still looking good, okay, in the meanwhile, while you try to attain your goal. In terms of your wealth, I see you having a lot of money. Okay, remember, Jupiter is in your second house. Jupiter is about abundance as well, prosperity and good luck, goodwill. So I do see that you will be, you know, maybe you won't see this until like maybe September, October times, the last few months of the year, but you will acquire some sense of, you know, abundance, that you will feel very comfortable and proud of yourself. Like, I done this. I was scared in the beginning. I didn't know I would get to this point, but I have done this. I'm going to treat myself. And so you should, Scorpio. The spirit, feeling spiritually grounded, feeling again in tune with spirit, realizing that, you know, we are all one. Okay, what you want you will attract. So maybe, like I said, some of you will be doing the law of attraction this year and realizing that it's actually, you know, the law of attraction works for anyone, we just have to apply it. But realizing that once you applied it, once you change your perspective, having a different outlook on life, i.e. the sun card, then you can attract what you want, and feeling to yourself like, I did this, I attracted this, I visualized this at the beginning of the year, look at me now. All right, so I do see you attracting a lot of wealth, and it will come because of hard work and self-belief, okay, and also because of family. Some of you could be living with your family, some of you could be having a family, but this wealth will come because of how you change your mindset to acquire it. And spirit, we just spoke about spirit, sorry. So yes, home life, again, home life will be beautified. I feel like you'll be buying new furniture, making sure your home is comfortable. Some of you may be buying posh furniture as well. You could be living in some sort of show home, because you will be acquiring the wealth that you deserve. So you want to treat yourself. You want your surroundings to feel comfortable. You want your surroundings to be nice. So that's what I see for you guys. Now we're going to be looking at the focus point of the year, which is the Strength card in reverse. When I saw this in reverse, I was thinking, oh, Scorpio, man. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo. And because it's in the reverse, it indicates that this person may not be the focus point of your year. All right. Others of you, I feel like sometimes you may slip, because there is an initial fear over what you want to attain. And to get to what you want to attain, I feel like you guys need to have a more positive outlook on life. And sometimes, okay, we're human beings, we dip at times, but you know, I see this theme continuing if you don't have that positive outlook on life, because the Strength card is in the reverse. All right, so at times you may just feel like, oh, there's no point, and your focus point may not be to try and manifest, may still be in that sort of lack mentality, or that mentality of it will never happen for me. And then when things mirror that to you, you'll be like, I told you so. So this is what I see. To turn this in the upright, because it is in the reverse. I'm sorry I said the upright before, but it is in the reverse. You need to remember, you know, what you think you will attract. So if you want that abundance, you need to act like you have that abundance already. Write down a plan of how you want to attain your goals. Believe that you can attain your goals, because I feel like self-belief is very important here. And at times you will lack it because you're not feeling it. Some of us are very visual. Some of us need to touch, right? And sometimes when we don't touch things, we don't believe it. But we are all energy. If you want to attract energy, you got to be that energy to attract it. If you want abundance, you got to act abundant to attract that abundance. I don't want to sound like some, you know, but I'm just, because I saw this card. the Strength in reverse. Okay, so two things. Some of you guys could be not focused on a Leo person this year. Maybe that was one of your focuses last year. Others of you could also feel like I can't attract what I want to attract. Okay, and others of you may lack having strength. Others of you may also let down your guard as well. And I feel that will be a good thing in this case, because remember, in the first half of the year, there was some sort of fear and some sort of discord. And I don't really see arguing with others. I feel like a fear within yourself. All right. And some of you may let down that fear and realize, I'm attracting everything I want to attract. Like, there's nothing to be scared of, right? Strength in reverse. Loosening your grip on situations and outcomes and just allowing, all right? Being more relaxed, because this person right here does not look relaxed in this 9 of Wands. Does not look, he looks fearful for his life. So be more relaxed on how an outcome will be. So that's positive in that sense. But in the other sense of not, you know, feeling positive, obviously it's easier said than done, but feeling as though it won't work out for me and like giving up, then no, that's not positive, guys. All right. And others of you may decide, I don't want to be entertaining this Leo person anymore. Now, let's see what's going on with the lessons you will learn over the coming year. We have the Page of Cups. This is Piscean energy for me. And we have the 7 of Swords. So this is the lessons that you may learn over the coming year. 2 of them came out, so I decided to take them, right? This indicates to me that the lessons you will learn over the coming year will be that you will exude more openness, more giving, and more love. However, be mindful of who to give that to, because I don't like 7 of Swords. This is someone that is sneaky and someone that is sneaking away, right? You will learn that it's okay to be open. It's okay to be giving. It's not okay to be this way. It's not okay to be sneaky. Okay, because these two are opposing each other. So maybe, I don't know, in the 7th month, you may realize that, you know, you may want, in terms of work, you may want to do something that cuts corners. And then, you know, you may want to offer, or you may want to give an offer to someone, but it's not the right offer. Take this how it resonates, right? And you may try and cut corners to get to where you want to go, but that's not the right way in these circumstances. Or someone may be trying to give you an offer, but you're not very sincere. This is the lesson that you will learn, that, you know, and also it indicates that knowing who to give an offer to, whether it's a job offer, whether it's a romantic offer, seeing the signs, knowing not to give your offer too prematurely, knowing the person first and foremostly, because this person may not be all that they are made out to be. It could be this Aquarius guy or this Gemini or Libra guy. I feel like it's more Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But knowing not to give an offer to a certain person, you will know whether it's a person or a job, okay? Because they may not be as trustworthy as they make out, all right? And this is the lesson that you will learn. If I give an offer too prematurely, because remember, pages are young, they're immature, they have not matured yet. So rushing into a situation may not work out right. Just use your intuition. Also use your knowledge, your inner knowing. Don't rush too soon with anything, right? Just, you know, don't obsess about it, but just suss the person out a bit, or suss the situation out a bit. It may have something to do with this person again that we spoke about, you closing the door on in 2018. They may make an appearance, and this could be a warning card to you to say, look, you closed the door on this person in 2018 for a reason, okay? Now, that's for a small majority of you. Now, for card 12, we have what to expect for the year. And you guys have this. 2 of Wands. So travel, that's what to expect for this year. Communication, some of you guys could be communicating over the internet, because I see some of you will be doing your own business. So you will be having to communicate over the internet, meeting clients, setting up appointment with clients, communicating with clients as well, making a lot of connections. And 2 cards came out from my Love Your Inner Goddess deck, and we have Pania. She is beautiful, and I love the illustration, as you guys may already know now. And this card is amazing. And this is Wild and Free. This is a Leo card to me, right? All good things are wild and free. Yep. So I feel like you guys will be expressing yourself because you'll be harnessing the energies of the sun. So be a lot of expressing of oneself through creations, contacts, communications, and just being free about it, not feeling restrictive. 9 of Wands, not feeling restrictive, not feeling fearful, feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I see this really kicking in the second half of the year for you guys, right? And this is number 1. Again, this is a Leo card. So I do see you'll be harnessing the energies of Leo and, you know, that positive outlook and not feeling so fearful of outcomes because you have a lot going on for you this year, Scorpio, right? So harnessing that, exuding that, believing in yourself, having that confidence, right? This card is number 27. Love who you are. I feel like you will be loving who you are this year, right? It will be the ending of being fearful because it's number 9. 2 and 7 is 9. Loving who you are, the ending of being fearful, embracing the new. The new is being wild and free, going after your dreams, ambitions. I see you doing that. 2 of Wands, making communications. Maybe some of you may be moving abroad for some of you, all right, across the, you know, across the world, making that connection with other people that can help you. There'll be a lot of communications here in terms of some of you could have a long distance romance as well, and some of you could be thinking, you know what, I want to move in with my partner, or my partner should move in with me. I don't want it to be long distance. But I see that some of you will be traveling a lot this year. We have the Wild and Free card here. Traveling a lot, being independent, being courageous, flamboyant, some of you, and believing in yourself, loving who you are, believing that all along you could do it anyway. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a crisscross for you guys. I'm going to be looking at the aspirations of pile 3 and compare it to the outcome. So pile 3, we have 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Moon. And comparing it to the outcome, you know, I feel like you'll have to come over this initial fear of how this relationship is going to work out, initial fear of how is this job offer going to work out. You know, tapping into your inner, you know, your inner wild child, I must say, because this card is saying wild and free. Tapping into that inner knowing that, you know, what I want I can achieve. Just because I can't see it, I can feel it within, but I need to manifest that out into the open. You know, just tapping into that fearless side of yourself. That's what I was trying to get at, guys. And going for it. That's the only way you're going to get, because look, the Moon card is all about hidden fears and, you know, all the rest of it. But at the same time, you can use that to your advantage. Switch that hidden fear into, you know, what if I can actually do it? Why can't I go after that feeling instead of going after that feeling of feeling fearful? You know, and that's what's going to get you to this place. Breaking free. You will be breaking free. Death card, guys. All right. Now, let's also have a look at number 5. What you can harness to get to this. I love this card. It's beautiful. What you can harness to get to these 3 cards right here. So focusing on family. I feel focusing on family, knowing why you're doing what you're doing. Some of you may want to settle down this year as well. Feeling like, you know, I want to settle down. You know, I don't want, you know, fearful of what if I'm with this person and this person's not the right one for me. I want to settle down now. Okay. I'm at a point in my life where I don't want anything that's going to be a waste of my time. All right. And just focusing on family, remembering why you're doing what you're doing, can help you also, can help with your self-esteem. I feel some of you may be going into the year feeling that you can't attain what you want to attain. I want that happy family life. You can attain that, but you've got to believe in yourself that you can attain that. You've got to believe that you're beautiful, because I know you are. Scorpios are hot, right? And believing that there's nothing wrong with you. You can get it. You just have to believe it. So maybe working on yourself for a bit, Scorpio, I feel. Maybe some of you could attain what you want by going online. You may meet your partner online. For some of you, you may feel like, I'm never going to meet the love of my life, because you could just be going to work and home. So maybe you may decide, you know what, I'm going to go on the internet and try some internet dating, and you meet that person. And loving who you are first and foremostly. Once you love who you are first, you fill your own cup, then you will attract another person who is full inside. We're never 100% full, guys. Don't get it twisted. None of us are ever 100% full. But you're more likely to attract another who is resonating off the same frequency as you. So if you're low and depleted and you're thinking, oh, I want love, I want them to settle down, you're going to meet someone that is feeling those same feelings and thoughts. And you may even be repulsed by that person and think, this person's too needy, this person's too clingy. Like, what's the matter with them? It's because you attracted them, because there was a lack within you. So once you fill yourself up by doing things that you enjoy, things that you love, acting as if you have a partner already, not fixating on the fact that there's a lack. I haven't got a partner, or I haven't got the dream job that I want. Acting as if you have it by doing things that you enjoy to make yourself feel happy. And when I say to make yourself feel happy, you will be resonating off the same frequency that you would be if you had that thing already. Okay? So even though it won't be there physically, that or that specific partner or that specific job, you will be happy in other areas of your life, which will then raise your vibrations and then attract what you want in anyway. And then whoever you attract in will be on the same level as you. So remember, we are all energy. We attract who we are. So if you're feeling a lack, you're going to attract someone that's feeling a lack. If you want a job desperately and you just think, I just need to make a quick buck just to pay the rent, you may attract that job, but you may not enjoy it. And it may pay you low, because it's what I think you guys get my gist. So in order to attain that freedom from within, you need to fill your cup up first, and you will attain this, okay? And I feel like for some of you, whilst in a relationship, you'll still maintain that level of independence and growth, because I feel like this year is a year for you of learning about yourself, shedding the old skin of what you went through before, and morphing into something new, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? Now, Scorpio, that was your 2019 reading by me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want a personal reading, please go into the description box below where all my details are, and I can give you guys a personal reading. I'm just thinking here because Saturn is in Capricorn's first house, Sagittarius 11th house, which is to do with friends, and Scorpio's 10th house. Scorpio's 10th house rules Scorpio's 10th house. So if it's in your 10th house, Scorpio, that's gonna put a spotlight on your career. All right, 10th house is all about being in the spotlight, being taken notice of in your career. Okay, and I feel like it is actually going to be very beneficial for you this year anyway, because Jupiter is in your second house. Okay, but I feel for you Scorpios, there's going to be a lot of inner change, going within, trying to seek the answers, and shifting your focus on things you want as opposed to things that you don't want. Okay, again, I feel like Saturn, like I mentioned before, is in your 11th house, and 11th house is all about friendships. So I do see that you'll be making new friends, long-lasting friends as well, friends that can be beneficial for you, outgrowing the old friends as well. It's a year of growth, I'll say. It's a year of growth for us all, but especially a year of growth for you, and in a knowing that you could do it all along. Scorpios, I can go on. That was your reading for 2019. Take care of yourself. Peace out.